I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, what's up, guys? So I wanted to talk on this real quick because I personally think that, you know, with all the with all of the different things that, you know, a person can do in the world, you know, from like if you want to be a content creator, you can do that. If you want to, you know, or any other job out there, any other job, it doesn't matter what the job is, but your first choice of a job should not be robbing and shooting somebody. So the reason why I'm doing this, this is either going to be an extra or episode, but the reason why I'm doing this is because I had just seen the video of the rapper, singer, just, you know, music artist, PnB Rock. So there is a video traveling around on social media, and I really don't encourage anybody to, you know, go and see that video, because I'll tell you this right now, it's like that stuff is, you know, extremely traumatizing. You know, it's like there's videos and all a bunch of other different stuff I remember of like artists that I neither knew of or listened to, where, you know, you see them like in a pool of blood, dead, whatever. It's like that stuff is traumatizing. So for one, people need to stop recording that, you know. It's like, and then of course, because you know it's going to travel on social media and things. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's crazy that that's what the world is. But there was a video of him, you know, overall, you can visibly see that he was shot. And, you know, it's like, it sucks, man. Like, it really sucks that this man, you know, he puts in this work of, you know, being like the best artist that he possibly can be. And, you know, if he wants to celebrate by buying jewelry or cars or clothes or shoes or whatever it is, it's like, that's that man's, like, you know, that's his. That stuff, he's earned that stuff. He deserves that stuff because he's worked hard for it. My thing is this. He found a job that he was good at, and that's him being a musical artist. He has found a job that he is good at. He's putting work into making sure that he releases some of the best songs that he possibly can release, right? He puts in all this work just to have it where somebody takes that stuff from him. It's like, fam, it makes a person, like, honestly reconsider. Like, I mean, it could be any job out there, though. It could be any job where it's like, if you put in work and you go out and you celebrate just to have somebody, like, take stuff from you. It's like, I never understood that. I never understood it, where it's like, you can earn so much stuff in your life, and there is people out there that want to take it. Why? Like, why? My thing is this, because, you know, everybody has that choice on whether or not, like, you know, whether they want to, like, rob, and if they gotta shoot and kill somebody to, like, get what they want to get, you know, then that's, you know, that's the choice that they'll make. But you have that, where you're gonna be on the run for a good portion of your life, or it's just gonna be that old biblical saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So in this day and age, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. I'm saying, you honestly, you sit down and look at any situation and especially in this day and age, on what has happened to either a, you know, rapper or whoever, anybody that has been shot and killed, whatever it is. It's like, what has happened to those individuals? What happened to the individuals that robbed, shot, and killed XXXTentacion? They're in prison. What happened to the guys that robbed, shot, and killed Pop Smoke? They're in prison. What happened to the guy that shot and killed Nipsey Hussle? He's in prison. I'm saying, like, what happened well, I think that guy, he's probably the only one in this day and age that hasn't been, but even in the situation where it's like, okay, an individual that did, you know, shoot and kill somebody, and I was getting ready to bring up the King Von situation, but look at how much, the guy's name, I'm trying to think of it, I can't even think of his name right now, But he just recently was in the news because two of his friends were shot and killed. I know he's affiliated with NBA YoungBoy. But no, he just recently had two of his friends shot and killed. And it's like, that's what happens when you live that lifestyle rather than like, oh, let me, work, earn my money, earn the stuff that I want to get. Because my thing is this, I always talk about how I'm like an impatient person. I have very little patience. When I say things like that, I'm joking. Because at the end of the day, it's like, look at how long it has took me to, to just get to where I'm at right now with content creating. Look how long it's taken me. It's taken me a while. You've been going at content creating for 12 years. I know people out there probably all like, oh, I can't wait no 12 years to get what I want to get. I want to get it now. That's the issue, and that's the problem with people. It's like there's people out there that don't want to put in no hard work, and then there's people that's like they don't want to earn that stuff. Because here's the thing, and just to, overall talk, and I'll probably just end up ending it after this, but I remember like being a kid and, just a little bit like after like high school. I remember like probably before I had got this job in Seattle, right? Or even it was like probably before I had just like I earned my money. Well, no, more so probably before I had got this job in Seattle, because that's when I really started making some good money and stuff. But I remember I will always try to find an excuse on why my parents or somebody should like give me some or like buy something for me. So yeah, I was like constantly like, I mean, this was going on from when I was a kid all the way up until I started working at this job in Seattle. But anyways, I just remember like going and always coming up with some excuse or some reason on why you guys should buy me this. Like, oh, you should buy me this video game because I really want to play it, and it's like, or it's like just like give me the money or whatever it is. Always came up with a reason on why they should buy me something, right? And then when I started working in Seattle and started making my own money, I mean, I remember my first check I think was like $700-800. I never seen that type of money just being given to me. Like that excitement on like when you earn that type of money and you're looking like, dang, like I really just earned that. I really like, I put in all this hard work at this job, and it's like, and then you see it just all pay off. You're like, wow, like that is crazy, and then like just as the time progressed on, it was like I'm out here like buying things I want to buy. I'm not even, because like, no, I remember when the pandemic, when it started, and I wasn't I didn't have that job no more, so I wasn't really making no more money from them. The only thing that I had to rely on was content creating. So it was at a point in time where I didn't really know, like I had money saved up, so I was more so using that. But there was at a point in time where I didn't know what I was going to do. Like, cause I was like, okay, like, jobs ain't really hiring right now cause of COVID. And so I'm like, what can I possibly do? And I'm like, look at all this gear that I got around me, from computers, a decent microphone, a decent camera. It's like I literally have my job right there in front of me. So I started recording videos. And I was like, and I was recording and recording and recording until something good came out of it. And that's why I had to like give thanks, and like honestly, like that homie is a blessing. But McNasty, that YouTuber, and I remember when I had reacted to his video on how much my channel has skyrocketed because of that. And overall, like him, like giving me that approval to react to his videos. He very well could have told me no, but I reacted to his videos, found other content creators that I can react to, and they were giving me the approval. So it's like those guys from McNasty, Blarg, The Dude, Soup, Grizzy, Jordy, freaking Yummy, Soft Willie, like all those different YouTubers that I've reacted to from 2020 all the way up until now. All these different YouTubers that allowed me to react to their videos, and they allowed me to earn my like money and things that I'm making. But it did get to a point in time where I didn't really know what I was gonna do. And then last year I was getting all these different strikes and stuff on YouTube, and then it seemed like it really just slowed down my process of like, making money and stuff. I was like, I was stuck at another crossroad. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then, SeatGeek, they took me underneath their wing. And so now it's like I'm making money through them and stuff. And I'm like, honestly, it was at points in times where I just didn't really know what I was going to do. But it's like, that's the thing that you guys got to do that. You have to earn your money, because now I know, like, there's been times where I'm all like, dang, I don't get paid until like next week. And then my family is all like, oh, well, I'll get it for you and things. I'm like, nah, I'll wait. It's like, it's like, thing is, I'm not saying I don't need you guys, but I'm like, no, it's like, I spent like a good portion of my life asking you guys for stuff. I ain't gonna do that to you. Not when I'm an adult literally having a job. I'm like, I just gonna have to wait, and that's like, and even if I don't have a job, if even people don't even want to consider, content creating a job, and it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do what I can, but I'm not gonna, ask people around me, for money. And I definitely don't want to be that individual where it's like I'm robbing a person and I gotta look over my shoulders every time to see, like, it's stuff like that, man. It's just, it's unnecessary. It's like, it's all that stuff, robbing, shooting, killing people. And it's like people that have worked hard for their stuff and for their belongings, and just to have it get taken away from them. And also another thing getting taken away from them. And it's like in some situations where it's like, yeah, they survived, but it's like there's a lot of people out there that didn't. They had their lives get taken away because of that type of stuff, man. So I'm saying, it's like, people, it's like, honestly, sit down and think about that type of stuff probably before you go out and just, and do that and things. But yeah, it's just, it's crazy. It's that people go around and do stuff like that. And I'm like, man, it's like, people, it's like, just earn your money. It's so much more better than, robbing and killing somebody and try to get some street cred because you killed the rapper. It's like, don't make sense, man. But anyways, talk to y'all later. Peace.